What's up, everyone? We're back for another episode of Stating the Obvious. I'm your host, Viswijith Rajagopalan.
You're sounding quite nice today, Visa.
I know. Thank you. I mean, we've got a few nice obvious facts here, like a nice selection, a good vintage.
Very nice.
Yeah. I mean, was that your obvious fact, Pranay? That I sound nice?
That was one of the obvious facts.
Oh, multiple.
Oh, one of them. Oh, Pranay's coming with multiple.
multiple.
He's
Coming
loaded.
in.
Oh, shit. Well, you know I got to do it to him. So, Noah, what's your obvious fact?
I'm panicking.
God damn it, Noah.
That is my obvious fact, actually. I am obviously panicking
It's just
because suddenly I've become
grapevine.
a half Japanese, half Korean man. So I'm discovering so many things right now, which is why it's like puberty.
You know, normally, Noah, you have very good obvious facts, but I gotta say this is not one of your better ones.
That is not it.
Yeah, it's not it. I don't know.
Okay,
whatever.
come back to me. All right,
well,
Let me
fuck it. All right. Pranay, hit us.
My obvious fact is that Jith is one of the most injury-prone persons I've come in encounter with.
What do you
The
mean?
reason I say this is every time I have played some sort of physical sport with him, he comes out with an injury. We can talk a little bit more about this once we get past the obvious fact section, but just a small recap. Jith came to visit me in Minneapolis the other day,
I did.
and we played soccer, and the man's destroyed his foot.
I mean, what can I
and
say? I put my
maybe
body on the
Jith
line.
is just,
I
you know,
put my
weak
body on the
willed.
line.
I know.
And even the last time we played soccer too, he got destroyed physically.
Okay,
well, that
I
one wasn't
didn't
an
get destroyed in
injury.
soccer because I'm messy. I'm better than everyone. But
True.
I put my body on the line. You got to get that dub.
Loki, you do got to do that per day.
You do.
You do. You weren't doing it enough,
Okay.
according
what?
to Jit.
According to who?
Jit,
Okay, I see.
I say this as a half Korean, half Japanese man.
Why did you suddenly turn more Japanese?
I don't know what this is, Noah, but it's
half
not
of
one
the
of your better
sentence is
bits.
Korean and half the other half is Japanese.
You've had better bits. I'm gonna be honest. All right, Cobb.
Yes.
Obvious fact.
Yeah, my obvious fact is, right now it's the temperature around Dallas, if you guys are unaware, has been fluctuating quite a bit. It's like past weekend, it was like in the 40s, and it was like even in the 30s at one point, and now it's like in the 80s. And so, I had to go back and forth, heat AC, and I realized when someone says that you have to turn the AC up, you're actually turning the temperature down.
Oh, very nice, Cobb. That is an obvious fact. Yes.
That's a pretty good fact.
It's a good fact. I feel like I've also come in confusion with some people. Like, some people who are out of the norm who meant it the opposite way. But, like, in my mind, yeah, it makes very clear. Turn the AC up means you're increasing the power of the AC, which makes it colder.
Okay, why do we call it like an air conditioner and a heater and not like a cooler and a heater? And like,
Because cooler's already something else.
does the air conditioner not do both?
It just conditions the air.
Exactly.
Sounds like, I don't know, sounds like something you
Like
put in
in the,
your hair.
I will say in the north at least, most of the places that I've lived, most of the older places at least, which are honestly most of the places that I have lived, it is not a central unit that controls both cold and heat. It's like there's one thing for the cold, and then there's like another thing for the heat.
I feel like that's
Yes.
not exclusive to the Northeast. That's just like older houses in general.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like most newer houses are like all in one thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's all. I mean, with technology now, it's better. But when I was in the Northeast like a month ago, the place that we were staying, they did have a separate heater thing that you had to adjust, and then if you wanted AC, you needed to do it separately on a little temperature box. Something I learned actually recently was in Seattle. A lot of apartments don't actually just have like in-unit AC. You have to get something that sits by your window and is like connected to all this other
when
stuff.
you came
Like
to New
you don't
York-
just have like
When you
temperature
came to New
control.
York, you remember my AC. It was the same.
Yeah,
It was
but
just,
that's
like, in
more
the window.
common for New York. That's
I guess
pretty
so.
standard.
I guess.
I was just expecting in a place like Seattle for that to be for them to just have AC, right? Like as a part of the unit where they don't need to install it separately and like pay for it separately. But it's not. Like AC is literally not part of their
Well, like, how
apartments.
often are you using AC in Seattle? Like, how hot does it get,
I
really?
think the summers, I mean, it can still get hot, you know, but yeah, I don't think.
I mean, I think
It's used
climate
too
change has
often. I'm
been
sure it's
fucking
cold.
everybody.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, if it keeps away the cold
definitely
air,
agree.
I'm all for climate change. Global warming, that's fine. I don't. I hate the cold.
Yeah, I like the cold a lot.
But I just hate
You
when
actually did.
my hands and my toes get so cold. It's just I hate it. And I know Noah agrees with me on
I mean,
this.
that's fair. Yeah. I mean, my feet have just terrible circulation.
I will say, when you are injured, head your feet and toes, and it is cold outside. It's quite nice.
So when
It
Jit
is
was
quite
injured,
nice.
basically he couldn't put on his shoe, and because it would hurt too much, so he would like walk around in sandals outside while it was pretty cold outside.
It's like 30 degrees outside.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was like
Yeah.
nice
Just, I think a lot of
for a
people
while,
with
and then I
frostbite
started
also
getting like
say
frostbite. Yeah. That is eventually where it ended up. But for the initial bit, it was good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm dropping the bit. Viswa, obvious
No,
fact.
I have a thing. Ask me.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Noah,
Noah.
what's your obvious fact?
Yeah. Okay, perfect. My obvious fact is that you can get better at things simply by just thinking about them. Like, you don't have to do any physical work. If you just think about something more, you can get better at it.
Yeah, wasn't there that like study where they had people like think about shooting free throws or something and like they got better at it?
I did
Yeah,
not
I
know
think
this is a thing.
So I was going through Pranay's personal website when I was at the Minneapolis airport before my flight back to Dallas, and I was reading just some of his articles, blog posts that he kind of wrote, and he had one about soccer. And as I was reading this, I realized like Pranay probably by watching Blue Lock has just spent more time thinking about soccer by just watching the show, and that has helped him actually improve in the game. And he's told me as such that
Yeah,
after
I
watching
will
Blue Lock, he
agree.
feels
I think
he has improved.
before like my mentality is just like, this is a game. I'm just going here because this is something I have enjoyed, and like I didn't want to put that much more thought into it. I think also because like, I mean, I've talked about this before. Like my team, like a social I did not get along with, so I was like, I don't really care to put that much energy into it. But ever since I have cared to put more energy into thinking about it, I felt so much better about it.
That's great, Renee. Really,
Yes.
real feel good story.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know. I just think it's cool that we can think about stuff and get better at things.
But I mean, you have to be
Like,
doing
actual
like the
activities. Like, if
right
I
thing.
think
Like
about
if you
playing the
practice
guitar.
something wrong, or you think about something that's like incorrect 1,000 times, you're gonna get worse. So the opposite has to be true.
yeah, you have to go about it correctly. But even just the fact that you are able, like that is an option for you to improve simply by, if I'm on like a 5-hour flight and I just think about something for that 5-hour flight and like improving it, and I go along the right track of how to improve said thing, and I do that for 5 whole hours, I will come off that flight better at that thing, never having interacted with that thing physically at all. Like, let's say it's a
Yeah,
guitar.
sure, but I guess there's probably a limit to how much you can get without actually touching it. And like, if you were thinking about practicing the guitar for 5 hours versus practicing the guitar for 5 hours, the practicing is going to make you so much better than if you were just to think about it for 5 hours.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. That is completely true. But
Actually, I disagree to some extent. I think it depends on where on the curve of the like you are. Like if you are at a point where you're just like mindlessly like practicing the same thing over and over again, you would 5 hours of thinking about what you're doing would help you a lot
I mean, we
more
have to
than 5
assume
hours.
that you're doing it right,
doing the
because if you're
same
just
thing.
mindlessly thinking about the same chord on the guitar over and over, you're not getting any better either.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I think it is not always the case that doing something will be better than just thinking about it.
I mean, I think it just goes to show that like your body represents so much like cognition that you're not even aware of, you're not thinking about at all. Because like if you were like thinking about it from the perspective of like, I don't know, like you were trying to like program a robot, right, to do all of these things, like your body is doing so many things like constantly that would require like a bunch of like information processing and like cognition to accomplish. But like we just take it for granted. That's like the baseline.
I mean, yeah, like your brain's doing like hundreds of thousands of calculations and, regulation and all that kind of stuff.
I think probably more than hundreds of thousands, honestly.
I don't know the exact number,
per Yeah.
It's doing a lot of work that you don't even know.
It's insanity. Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you know how people will say if you're studying for an exam, like, you study, but it is more valuable to sleep 8 hours before your exam than to study like 5-6 hours, sleep for 2 hours, and then take your exam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because in those 8 hours where you rest, that's when you actually like digest, comprehend, like your brain processes all that information. So the actual act of studying is not what's making you smarter or more prepared for the test. That's kind of like the catalyst.
Yeah, there has to be a balance. Like, if you just do it to the extreme, like, I'm going to sleep 16 hours before the exam and not study just to digest everything I learned in class, that's not going to work, right? But if you're like, okay, I'm going to sleep 8 hours and study 8 hours, like, that's, more ideal. So there's a balance
Cobb's just
to it.
he's just like on a crusade against people doing things unreasonably. He's like, you better not like sleep 16 hours before this exam. That's not gonna work. Like, nobody's saying it's gonna work.
Specifically,
This is specifically targeted towards you, okay? Because I mean, I know
What the
your sleep
fuck?
schedule.
You know for a fact that I don't study.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Sleeping is unrelated.
That's fair. At least you're doing the sleeping part. You know what? I'll give you credit, Noah. Good
Like,
job.
I'm offended that you would think that my sleeping is intended to make my life better in any way. Fuck you. I'm sleeping because I am
Noah's
sleepy.
sleep is a consequence of his actions.
The second episode of Stating the Obvious is titled Noah Needs Sleep, because this was at the point that Noah was playing like Civ 6 or Civ 5 or whatever.
oh yeah.
So like 5 in the morning every morning. And then like
Noah was
waking
just
up and
inverse
then going
schedule.
back
Like,
to
he would
Civ.
sleep. He would sleep at like 9-10 a.m. and then wake up at like 7 p.m. and he's like, okay, time to start the day.
I mean, I could do that shit right
He's
now.
already
honestly.
yawning, bro.
yeah.
He's already yawning. And that's making me even more sleepy, bro. Like,
I mean, you guys woke me up to record this, Loki.
By the way, it's 8:30 at night. So
it's literally 8:30 p.m. Like a completely normal, reasonable time for everyone involved to be awake.
I mean, honestly, I like being awake in the nighttime better than in the daytime. Like, I like being out at night. Like, there's nobody out on the streets. Like, there's no traffic. Like, it's usually
Like outside your house.
Like, I mean, like, like, it's just like the atmosphere is like so much nicer than the day when like you've got like the fucking like laser beam ass sun trying to like bleach your skin or some shit, just like making everything look disgusting. Like, like you're outside at night. It's like, it's nice. It's like cool. It's like got the sun, like the stars, and like the moon.
I agree. There's something very romantic about
Well,
the
bro, what the
nighttime
fuck?
that the
I'm
daytime does not have.
talking about like just like it's
No,
not
it's
like,
hella
No,
romantic.
I mean
Okay.
romantic, not in like
Like, there's
not
actually
in a
so many
sexual way.
times.
I mean romantic in like
No, I mean in a sexual way.
okay, well,
Like, every time Renee and I being Noah have gone on a nighttime walk, I always feel desire to just give him a little kiss, little peck.
a little smooch.
Yeah, and then if it turns into a bit of a longer smooch,
I mean, like
That's
yeah,
just
that's
how it is.
expected. Yeah.
that's just how it is.
Okay, like actually though, like I'm like your performance as me, Viswa, was just like,
Has been spot on.
despicable. No,
Has
I
been-
hated it. Like, what
It
was
has
this
been
like racist ass Asian accent? Like,
Yeah.
you sound like a fucking like you sound like the racist
Bungai.
Japanese caricatures that they put in those like 1940s Looney Tunes cartoons. Like, you sound disgusting. You sound like a hate crime,
Teruhashi Suzuki Honda Civic.
brother. Okay.
Can we delete that part? I need a job. I need employment. God.
Okay.
Cut that out.
Geico's gonna see
The other
this
stuff,
shit.
I think,
You're like, I'm sorry.
like, as long
but
as Noah
you're-
approves it, it should be fine, right?
I guess
Noah
if you're
being
saying
myself.
if you're saying it to him,
You're good, bro.
Oh my. Okay.
No, it's fine, right?
Yeah. No, it's fine. Geico. It's
No,
good.
no. Okay,
We're
first of all,
chilling.
why are we doxing the fuck out of you? Can we stop?
I mean, like Geico's a big ass company, okay? And like, if anybody wanted to like find you, they could. Like, we put all our like information out there. Like, they could just Google us.
I mean, if they did Google your name, your LinkedIn would be the first thing that appears.
Yeah.
Has Jit even
No, but
updated his LinkedIn, or is it still like?
It is. It is. I updated it like last week.
Oh, okay.
No, Pranay shows up if you type my name. Or no, wait. No, Anushka shows up.
Well, no.
Wait,
are
what?
you doing it from like your Google account, or are you doing it in like incognito tab?
You can do it right now, Cobb, and you tell me what you see.
All right, I'll go to an incognito tab and I'll tell you what I see.
Let's see. I mean, do you guys? I do this sometimes. Also, I just Google myself and see how many pages or like metric of how like I don't even know what it is a metric of, but to see how out of the first like 3 pages, how many of them are talking about you.
When I look up JIT, the
Yes.
first thing that's like actually JIT is AMC UTD. What is that? Or ACM, ACM UTD.
Wait, what did you type? Did you type in my like government name?
Yeah.
Like
Your
my
government
Sanskrit
name?
name?
Yes, like the full name. Your full name.
So I see Rocket Reach.
Yeah, Rocket Reach, and then there's
What
like
the
some
hell is
AI
currently
thing.
an AI ML internet? How do you? When did they go like parse all this, bro? Like, what the?
Wait, is that the
Huh?
Google AI thing saying that you are
No,
currently?
that's like the
They just
that's like
scraped
the
my
Rocket
LinkedIn.
site, the thing
What-
that like
what
goes
the
through all the sites and
fuck?
like picks up the things.
That's
But
That's
like there's also
crazy.
like ACM UTD.
Oh, I see.
I didn't know
ACM
you were a
UTD.
doctor, Jit.
I
but-
am secretly
Oh, okay.
Ah, your parents must be proud.
UTD hack,
cardiovascular. Yeah. Oh, so a lot of code stuff. Convolutional neural network.
GitHub,
Grapevine predictions.
Grapevine prediction. R
Dude,
slash
that's
SB.
crazy.
I saw that. I've seen that too.
For anyone wondering, here's the list of teams attending. I see you guys too. It's you guys and then us.
Oh shit.
Wait, we're predicted.
Dude, reading some of these names is like is literally like a blast to the past. Like
This is just like the list of people who signed up to go. Like that's all it is. It's
yeah,
just the
they're not
people
like
who
these guys are
registered.
monsters at this tournament.
Yeah,
I
it's just
mean,
literally everybody
I'm
who's
pretty sure
registered
that
to go.
exists somewhere. Like those like threat lists. Those are so goofy.
Yeah, those are goofy.
Oh my god, Colleyville NW, Noah.
Oh my god.
our exact counterparts. Do you remember who that is?
I don't remember the names, but I just remember like we kept like running into them. I don't remember what our final
Yeah.
record was. It was like
And then there's also Carol Slake, like LS, like Anika Shah, and then Reagan Larimer. I'm just like I'm just saying their names.
yeah,
now.
like, what the fuck? It's just like,
You know what? We debated that. It's
But
public
whatever, you
information.
guys have like a whatever these like petty rivalries, but like our rivalry with
They
Lovejoy
go deep.
TR.
They go deep.
Yeah,
What are
I
their
know.
full names?
It
What are
goes
their
deep.
full names,
I
God?
couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit.
Dude,
Listen,
our-
they said the Patriot Act let us go and invade Iraq. So
That's what their name is. From now on,
Dude,
that's what their name is.
I love Art and Jason's thing in this Reddit list. It's literally like Jason Zhang dash Art Techa Mikiachai.
that's his
Teacher
name,
Mikachai.
dog.
Teacher Mikachai. I remember how to pronounce
Techa
this
Mikiachai.
to this day.
Oh man, this is
Damn, my
this
name
thing is
long as
8
hell,
years
bro.
old.
yeah, it's been a decade since we started high school.
Yeah.
God, don't say that. Don't say that, God.
Wait, are you dead?
Yeah, we started high school in fall of 2015. So
Shibal. There's no way.
You know, we're as close to 2040 as we are to 2010.
yeah.
Noah?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
Actually, don't. You're the host.
Shit, I am. All right. Okay, I'm hosting. All right, let's see.
Yeah, how about we get to some of the
Yeah, good
The
hosting,
salient
good hosting.
topics here.
LTA Worlds. All right. League
No,
of
just read it out.
Legends.
Give us like a little
Yeah,
transition.
no, we need a good transition here. That's
All
what the
right,
host does.
Okay. What were we talking about? Debate.
yes. debate.
Speaking of tournaments, League of Legends.
Wait, that was actually a good transition. What?
Mm.
Noah, you can't do so well because then I'm gonna be unemployed.
What do
I'm
you
already
say?
gonna be like
What do you-
unemployed,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I won't
okay,
even have
whose
the
fault
host
is
of this
that? Whose
podcast
fault
as
is that?
employment. Like I'm gonna be double
Oh,
unemployed.
okay. All right. Look,
That
nobody
is your
asked you to like do the
It's
fucking
your
like
fault.
racist ass China man impression.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Look,
de shuchu suruo. Ogata-san.
Dude.
I don't see.
Dude.
I don't even know what you're saying now.
I don't understand you
Bonkai.
sometimes.
Bonkai.
Anyway, LTA, which is League of the Americas, their final was here in Dallas. In fact, they're having Worlds at the same stadium next year. I guess this was just kind of a trial run. And
Spoiler
so
alert.
and yeah,
I'll
so
see you on the other side.
we went to go see the finals. We saw like the I don't know the kind of the play into the final, which was 100 Thieves and VKS, and then we saw the finals, which was 100 or VKS and FlyQuest. And I guess Pranay didn't come, but me, Noah, Jip, Pop,
Pranay
and
was
a few
fucking
other
lame.
people. Yeah. I don't know. What did you guys think of the LTA finals, like the event itself, and I guess the games? Like there was also like the show. What do you call it? Like the fan event, whatever it was, where all the teams
The
had
fan
their
fest was
booths.
fun. We got jerseys with our like gamer tags on them.
That
Like,
was pretty sick. That was
Yeah.
pretty sick. Yeah. And to be honest, some of the cosplays there were really good.
oh yeah, no, I mean some of them were like they seemed to be like hired by the event. So like I don't know which ones were like
If you're
Actual
like in like
fans.
the like the you know the photo booth thingamajig that they went with like the Shinzao, the Yanara, and the LeBlanc,
Yeah.
those were all hired.
yeah. I mean the Shinzao was like pretty cool.
Yeah, that guy was crazy. He was
Yeah.
like 6'4".
I'm
I don't
pretty
know
sure
if
he
like
was
he
standing
was
on
like in
stilts.
stilts.
He was definitely
Yeah.
on some like
Yeah.
heels or stilts or something, but I don't know. He had hello aura walking around.
Yeah.
So
He was
I
also
thought
like
the Yanara
really
was the
pretty for
best.
some reason.
the custom jerseys were sick though. Pranay, I still have yours. You need to get it.
Oh damn. Okay.
I should have brought it, but you can just take it when you come next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do look sick. They do look Omega.
They're
Oh,
so
wait, did
sick.
you not like give the jersey to Pranay?
Not yet.
No, yeah,
Oh.
that's literally the conversation we just had.
Fuck. It's so sad.
What do you? Why is that?
Well,
What?
you went to Minneapolis. Could have given it to him then.
Do you know? I traveled with literally only a backpack. I could barely fit my own clothes.
Okay, I mean you could have stuffed it somewhere in your backpack.
You could have worn the
could've-
jersey, Jet. You
you
could
could've
have
I
worn the
literally
jersey
you can ask
and then
Pranay.
give
You
it to
could've
him
worn
off
it.
your back.
could have worn it.
I was already wearing like 4 layers.
Okay.
You ask Pranay, bro.
Excuses.
what's wrong with the
I
fifth?
don't know.
Actually, you're right. 5 is the number of people you need for a team in League of Legends. So.
Exactly. Someone who's
And
riffed.
I will tell you, Cobb, I liked LTA. It was fun to go watch. Did I personally think I could have done better than a lot of those guys? Yes.
Yeah, the quality of competition was not as good as
And
MSI.
FlyQuest
quality wasn't
still
there.
did pretty good.
I mean,
No,
FlyQuest
they're
was
pretty
like the
trash.
only like
But-
international grade team that was there.
I mean, even them, you know, like, I'd gap them. But I just don't want to put in the time, right?
Jith, maybe if you thought about it a little bit longer and a little bit harder, you could be one of the best League players around.
I already am.
Going from MSI to LTA.
Oh, it's such a huge step down. It's not even
like
close.
MSI. Okay, also it made me realize how fucking fat Americans are. Like you go to
What
MSI
the
and it's
hell?
like full of like Canadians and like Koreans that like just like flew there with like Faker, right?
Mostly Asians. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
mostly
like mostly Asians. And then like you go to LTA, it's like it's all just like native ass Texans, right? I swear to God, like I noticed the amount of space being taken up in my field of vision was like noticeably different.
No,
Like, people
how
are-
is this
are
even possible?
noticeably-
When Jith and Sean bought the tickets, we got the disability tickets. We were sitting in the ADA section. There was literally no one around us. What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm just talking about like in the arena, like walking around. Like you just notice people are wider here.
Well, there was also a lot more people because of the fan experience or whatever.
I'm not talking about the number of people. I'm talking about if
No
I'm
one's
like
talking about their
behind somebody,
size.
they are wider
Oh,
here
okay,
than they were in
okay,
Canada,
yeah.
and that is
Okay.
noticeable. That is noticeable. Like I swear to God, like I'm like in Canada. Normally there would be like 2 people in front of me in the space that like there's 1 person here.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I wonder what like obviously LTA
Gragas
is not
cosplay.
like a big international attraction or whatever, but Worlds is. So I wonder what like the composition will be like who will attend for Worlds.
What do you mean comp? Like still like Korean people, Chinese people.
Yeah, will it mostly be the Asian people from Asian countries, or will
Yeah, they're the ones that have the good team, so the people from those countries will.
yeah, but like
wanna come
even
support
for
their team.
LTA, there was a lot of people there. I didn't expect that many people.
I guess
I don't
that's
know,
how many
like-
people play League.
I guess.
League is a humongous game. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been around for so long. It's literally a giant in the space of MOBAs. It's like the MOBA of all time.
And I was thinking about it, like, I wonder what percentage of people that play League are actually in tune with like the esports scene, because it can't be that much, right? Like the vast majority of League players must just be playing the game and like not even caring about like esports at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Very true. More likely.
I'm sure there's a split, but I think people still like, even if you're a casual enjoyer of League player, you probably still know who Faker is.
Yeah, I mean everybody
And-
knows Faker. My mom knows who Faker is.
Yeah, like-
that's true. That's true.
He's
Does he
literally like
actually?
all of
Yeah.
Korea knows. He is one of the only people in Korea who's been exempt from military service. Like even like the most famous
Even
K-pop idols and
Jungkook-
stuff are not exempt. They do have to go do
yeah,
it.
That's crazy.
I mean,
But
to be
they
fair,
gave
it's a
Faker an
good,
exception.
it's a good ass like investment. Like, you know, they kept Faker in the game, and like look what he's given back.
Yeah, I mean he's
The GOAT,
he's Korea in terms of League,
He
and
might be
he's literally
the-
Faker. Like
the most Korean man of all time.
Okay, but even if you know who Faker is, that doesn't mean that you're in tune with the esports scene.
I know, but if there's an opportunity to go see Faker, you'd probably take it, right? I remember when
don't
I
know.
saw Faker in person at MSI, literally there were like tears in my eyes.
That was like I don't know. He has an aura.
Like I
has
was
such
like
a
there
big
was
aura.
there was a tear that started like running down my cheek. I was just like the aura all the way. Like there were people in front of us, there was a barrier, everything, but I could just feel him.
Faker this.
Thank goodness.
I mean, speaking of Faker, Worlds 2025, like he got that 3-peat 6th title. I mean,
Like T1
Yeah,
has
it's
plot
crazy.
armor for sure,
holy
but
shit.
they
No,
did good.
it's definitely scripted, man. Like I at this point, look,
Jit,
I'm
what
not
is
gonna
not
take anything
scripted?
away.
What do you think is not scripted, Jip?
Do you hear the silence, Cobb?
Yeah, what? Nothing.
Hey, that's the answer.
Nothing. Nothing. Everything is scripted.
I mean, we gotta applaud the
Okay.
scriptwriters though. Like,
Yeah, great scriptwriters because they made it like they were literally edging us with T1 in the LCK, not even about to qualify for Worlds. In the last game, somehow, like this guy on the team they were playing against picks Ram as support. Terrible pick here. They have AP. Like this is just completely grief. And he's played it like once before in a ranked game. Like there's just nobody is doing that. There are other champions you could have
I mean,
picked.
to be
They
fair,
literally like he
T1
just got a
picked
call from the
Mundo
LCK
jungle
heads.
in Worlds.
But that people were doing that at Worlds.
Yeah, but Owner has never played Mundo Jungle. Like he was reading the tooltips
Mundo's
during
like
the game.
literally such an easy champ, bro. It's fine. He's owner.
That's also true.
It's fine. He's literally owner.
I saw Cadril like doing like the co-stream, and he was like they're on like two different like timelines, because one of the timelines is like they have to win this game before Owner learns how to play Mundo.
To be fair,
Yeah,
if you know
then
his
eventually he
passive, if
learned.
you know, like, if you just know, like, oh, just basic, like, this is how he works with, like, his healing and not healing, then his abilities are very, very straightforward.
Oh yeah.
Bro, but
You
like,
should have explained it better.
I was they've like released the comms of that, and like Faker was like explaining exactly how Mundo works to Owner, and I just like had flashbacks. So it's just like this is like
They
exactly
actually-
what our league games are like. Like Jith is just sitting there explaining to me what this champion does, and I'm like, yeah, reading the tooltips as I go.
I mean, they're just like us. They're just better.
Wait, so am I Faker?
Yeah, I guess so.
In this
Yeah.
Yo. Yo.
I mean, like, okay,
No, do it. Can you hit a yo? Can
Huh?
you hit a yo?
what?
Okay, yo. Yo. Like hit a yo.
I kind of don't want to.
Can you do your French accent? I like your French accent. You're like, like, you know.
Jith, that was what was that?
I'm just trying to
It's
explain.
just dog's
the
accent. It's just dog accent.
Ah, bonjour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle la baguette.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. I'm literally so happy right now. Like I was feeling sad earlier, but now I'm so happy.
I'm
No one does
glad it
really
brings some
good
joy to you.
impressions or accents. Like I don't know, his accents like that he does are really good.
They are. Okay, going back to T1. Literally cinched that, and then they had to beat IG to actually even qualify once they're in Worlds in this play-ins, whatever. They also like barely do that, and they have a few other bareleys, and they face AL, somehow beat AL, which was like a grand
Oh, yeah.
finals worthy level set.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
AL versus
Obscene
T1 was like
series.
the real finals.
Obscene series. That was the real grand finals, if you ask me. But
Hey, KT did a
Crazy,
good. KT
crazy
did really good in
series.
finals. Like I,
and I'm not saying KT's bad. KT obviously they deserve to be there.
I mean,
Telecom
BDD
Wars,
put
full
KT
thing,
on his
but
back. Like AL, like the whole team was good.
okay, I think Game 5 Yes, if you look at the gold, BDD has literally the only lead, and it's like 3K.
But like, it is a smolder comp.
But the
They
whole
are
point
trying
is
to play around
that
him.
they are funneling him, right? Like they are trying to give him every kill, give him all the stacks, and let him carry the game. So it makes sense that he has all the gold. It's not like everyone else is griefing, except
I mean, they kind of were.
Peter and Peter's griefing, and what's his face, top laner also griefing. But the point was that Smolder should be ahead because you've made a decision. It's kind of like dropping your own case and just going for all the turns.
Yeah,
Kind of something
Okay.
like that.
yeah, a little bit like that.
Yeah.
And he
So,
was farming really good.
that's-
Like his smolder farm was like,
Oh yeah, no, BDD was like he
Yeah,
almost
I mean
turned
they're
that
feeding
around
him
for them.
raptors and everything. Like, farming raptors as Smolder
I mean,
is
like
like
the rest of his team was just too far behind. Like if they were like a little bit less far behind, like BDD could have like single-handedly like turned that game around for them.
there was that one fight. Was it Baron or Dragon or something like that where they almost wiped T1?
Yeah. No, I mean, I know.
I mean, it's hard to win. I don't know. Their utility and team comp is just not what it needed to be. Like they have so many ways of getting on Smolder. They have Camille ult into Galio ult. Like what does Smolder do there? You can't be in stasis forever. Like
I never realized how OP that combo is, bro. Like that's
like
ridiculous. You just
Camille
click
ults you and then
click.
Galio ults a Camille and you're just fucking like knocked up, daunted, and stunned, and then just dead.
Okay, but like what I want to talk about is like Gen G going out to KT and like Chovy just like disappeared in that series. Like I don't understand
Jokey.
like what's up with
Jokey.
that guy. Yeah, like I mean they call him
They
like
always like choke
they call him
in
like
the
the greatest like
semifinals.
mid laner in the world, and then like he just like shows up to that like series against KT, and BDD just gaps him like every game.
Wait, who is calling him the greatest mid laner in the world?
I mean, they
That's Faker.
did call him that. Like at
They're
MSI.
calling him the strongest mid laner
Like
of
right
today.
now,
bro.
yeah, like they're saying right now he's the best
Yeah.
mid laner.
No, they called him the greatest in the world versus Faker, the greatest of all time. Like that's literally what they went for at MSI. I mean, that was like such a hype moment too, though. Like
It's so
When
good.
the announcer was
the
like-
strongest mid laner in history versus the strongest mid laner of today.
yeah, I mean, strongest mid laner in history takes it.
Well, not at MSI.
Yeah, but like at Worlds, I mean, I feel like even if T1 went up against Gen G, like the way that like Gen G was playing, the way that T1 was playing, like T1 would have taken it.
I mean, yeah, but I just really wish that someone would pick Ornn for their skin. Dude, I'm disappointed.
I wish someone would pick. I really hope they got a Rek'Sai pick in there, but I was just like, but that was a big, that would be a big stretch. I mean, so it wasn't not as big of a stretch as I initially thought, but then people were just playing Rek'Sai back and forth like nobody's business.
Yeah,
I
Rek'Sai
did
top
not
was like a
expect
thing.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
that I forget which game it was, but that one Rek'Sai game where like the Rek'Sai was just like going through all the tunnels, just like back and forth, just like
I was like, I know how that feels. That's me
just
every
tunneling
game.
under everything. Like
I just be
It feels
mixing
nice.
them up. It does feel
Because
so
also,
good. It feels so,
when you're
'cause it's-
underneath,
yeah.
you're like nobody can touch you. You're literally God while you're
no,
under the
you
ground.
can get knocked out. I'm pretty sure you can get interrupted.
Wow. Like who is interrupting Rek'Sai mid tunnel? Like it's so fast. I feel like I see it interrupted at the beginning, or they go to where the tunnel's ending. But the middle, I rarely see.
No, it's because also like, oh man, I saw so many things that I related with so much in Rek'Sai. Like, first of all, seeing top lane full of tunnels just made me so happy. It made me so happy. That itself was very nice, and then just like seeing the Rek'Sai escapes, just the massive amount of Rek'Sai escapes. Oh man, that made me so happy, dude.
I will say though, like this is kind of off topic, but I feel like Doran threw a few plays. Like he was kind of, I don't know, inting.
Yeah, Dorn is complete grief. There's Toby, who's been at like 8 different semifinals, finals, MSI, everything, and then there's Doran, just joined the T1 Worlds win.
I mean, there was that one
It's that
game
easy.
during Worlds
Yeah.
Finals where he was Scion and he literally just ran into the wall. Like he just ulted the wall like point blank.
No, he's so funny. I kind of like him. I don't know. He's just like the entertainment value of T1, right?
he's a wild card.
Like if they just rolled everyone all the time, it wouldn't be any fun to watch.
That's why they have Dorn.
I mean, they're getting stomped in the LCK, right? Like they get stomped all the time there.
Yeah, but they always get stomped in the LCK.
It's because they don't give a
it's
shit.
always worlds.
Like,
They don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't know. When I watch like League, and especially at like worlds level, MSI level, I feel like what really makes or breaks my experience watching the game is the commentary, who the commentators are. When it's like Dracos or like Captain Flowers or whatever, dude, some of their banger lines is just it literally like League, like that is League.
Yeah.
Look at the clans, look at the like these are the things League is genuinely like known for.
But like I think the commentators themselves are like the greatest out of any sport. Like no other sport has better commentators than that.
It doesn't get no other sport about like actually soccer.
Okay,
I don't know. Like some of the ones where you don't understand the language, like the Spanish.
Yeah, like they can like do ice
Yeah,
moments and stuff like that. But I
hype.
feel like just I don't know. They don't make or break the game. Like even if there was
They don't have like the
but,
verbiage.
even if there was no
They don't have
commentators
the
in
verbiage.
soccer,
Yeah.
the game would still be enjoyable just from like the crowd and like seeing it and everything. But like without the commentators in League,
That's true.
who would watch that?
Yeah, it's like low-key ass. I just fall asleep all the time.
Right about that. I will agree. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, in the 1T1 game where he's like, they've taken down BLG, they've taken down LNG. It is not the LPL versus the LCK. It is T1 versus the LPL, and they like those odds, dude. I literally, when I heard that live, I got chills. I was like, oh my god.
Isn't like Faker
They're
like
literally God.
13-0 against Chinese teams or something like that?
Like world tournaments or international tournaments, yeah.
Yeah. Bro's just like single-handedly
so good.
keeping China down. It's so funny.
Yeah, get him in the South China Sea
You know
immediately.
why? Noah?
What? Oh yeah, because like a Chinese player like refused to shake his
Yeah,
hand.
like
or
at one of
something.
the first worlds he was at, like one of the Chinese teams like just did not fist bump him or shake his hand or whatever. So then he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna destroy the entire nation now."
Faker will remember that.
A whole nation shall feel my wrath.
Man. Yeah, like honestly, the commentating does like absolutely like make or break like League esports. I mean, it's actually like
feels right
so
now.
impressive. Like they know like all the names for the abilities. Like you hear them like they don't say like Jarvan Q or whatever. Like they say like the actual like name of the ability.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like
on the
even
fly.
the champs I play, I don't know their
Like,
abilities.
dude, there's like 150 like champs in there. Like I don't fucking know. Like
PJ, what is Vel'Koz's R?
Yeah, it is really hype when they know that.
Life form disintegration ray.
Okay.
Yeah,
check
that's
out
hype.
that.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
can you
is
imagine
hype.
if there was a League commentator using that?
You need to know the iconic
the
ones.
life form disintegration ray
Takes them all. Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, Vel'Koz needs to be like esports like meta at some point. Like surely.
Yeah, they
I
always call it.
at
It's not
least
like
know Vel'Koz's abilities names.
you need to know all of them.
I mean, I do know all of them. I mean, that one, like, if I did not know those, I don't know Rek'Sai's her abilities names.
But Noah's right. It's them using the ability names that makes it like 10x more hype.
Nah,
When he's
you're
like,
right.
and Baker Shockwave finds them all. Like it's
Yeah, like
so
if he said like
versus like a
Orianna
Baker
R,
ultimate.
Yeah.
It's like Baker Oriar finds them all. It's
I mean, like
okay.
during the Talia games, I was just hearing like Weaver's Wall. I was like, damn, that's a cool name.
Yeah. Or when they play Kiana, he's like a supreme display of talent.
supreme display of talent.
That's the name of her
like,
ultimate. It's so good.
impressive too. Like when they're like saying it like during like a team fight and like everything's happening, they're just like supreme display of talent comes out and I'm like, oh shit, like they
Yeah, they're able to like.
They're, like, sounding
the
like
fight is happening
auctioneers sometimes.
so fast, and there's so many things going on, but they're able to like pick apart the important things.
yeah. Honestly, like whatever they're paying those casters, pay them
They need to
more.
pay more.
Like they deserve more.
They need to pay them more.
But anyway, Worlds next year is in the United States. If we go to the finals or
We're
if
going
we go to
to
finals,
finals.
whatever, bro, can you imagine if we
We're
see,
getting tickets and
can you
we're going to
imagine
New
if we
York.
see another T1 finals game? The amount of
Oh my
aura that
God.
Faker would have walking onto the World's final stage.
When he's 70 years
Again.
Old man
He
Faker.
he dies on the world stage.
It's literally just like fucking Logan, like just like he's like old man Wolverine just coming out there and like
He dies on the world stage, and then you just see Guardian Angel. Then he comes back as like a 13-year-old, and is just like, we run it to back.
just like Zahan.
Okay, Noah's kept up with League. That's a new League character.
Bro, that
who
new
does
Lee character
self-revive,
looks
because why not?
crazy.
Does he
should learn
actually?
him
He looks like he has just like normal abilities.
No,
He
doesn't
doesn't
go
look
to
like he
I'm
League.
has
hyped to play this
abilities
champ.
to me
I'm
that
hyped
just
to play
like
this champ. I want to play this champ.
Cobb, do you see that Yasuo thing I sent you?
Yeah.
No, the Halo Blades Yasuo. Do you know you can dive under turret and you just Q the first turret shot. You have Halo Blade. You Q the first turret shot. You could stay there for so long underneath the tower and just hit them. It's ridiculous. You dive them level 2 with your W also. Anyways.
Who is this?
Yasuo. Not
Yeah,
Yasuo, Master Yi. Master Yi.
Okay, those are like two
man.
completely
I was
different
so
things.
confused. I was like, what the fuck? You can't cue a tower shot, Yasuo.
Just like
what are
stab
you
the tower shot, just like
Does he
no.
think you get... And then you were like, oh, and with W, like, it's so easy. I'm like, you can't wind wall tower shots. I think Renee's like...
He's coming up
I
with
always
new tech.
I always mix those two
New
up.
tech,
I
like
can't,
unseen before in League.
You know what mechanic in League I wish I got to experience and use that I never had the opportunity to? The ability I am referring to is Akali Shroud, dropping tower aggro. So you used to be able to die people level 3 as Akali because you would just Shroud and then Q them and then go back into Shroud and like you're under their tower, but you're not revealed and tower doesn't.
That's just
Oddly.
broken
That
though.
sounds completely infuriating.
So tower just didn't exist. You just basically like if they got low and took a bad trade, they just have to base because if they stay under tower, like towers can't save you. Like they can just fully dive you without ever taking a tower shot if they as long as they just rotate
I
their
would hate
abilities
that,
correctly.
honestly. I would hate that so much.
But it's exactly the kind of mechanic that I would love. I'm just like a degenerate. I have fun when like my opponent is not having fun. Not if I'm just having fun independent of their fun.
You know, I
Right.
used to be a Kali main long before you guys played, like long before. Do you know what her abilities were then?
It was kind of the same. Her R was like a free dash, and then she can R2,
She had
and
3
then
stacks of dashes.
and it had a micro stun on it as well.
And yeah, her Q was a mark. You would like throw a mark at them, and then if you auto them, the mark does damage. Like you do extra damage. And then your W was also like a similar thing, and your E was like I think like a useless thing. Like one of the things where it's just like it gives you some resist and it's like it does very little else.
Mm.
And your gameplay is literally just like QR, everybody inside.
And then they just die.
Yeah, it is nice.
Very balanced. Very nice. Okay, Noah, let's keep it moving, Mr. Host.
Yeah. All right, Viswa, I hear you made a trip to Minneapolis. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so my boy Pranay is in Minneapolis for grad school. I'm sure we have talked about this on a previous episode.
Indeed.
And I was like, fuck it, my job is remote. I will go visit him. And the flight is really cheap. It was like $100 round trip. Granted, it was on Frontier, so make of that what you will. But $100. So I had zero inhibitions. I've traveled so much this year. I kind of tortured myself with it, but I wanted to go. And so went, and then literally, like, we already talked about this, but the next morning after the first day I was there, we went and played soccer. And then, yeah, I like my toe got complete. Like my toe on my right foot my toenail is completely like black.
That's
No.
Is it actually full gone now?
Well, I don't think the toenail. It's just like black, like or 3/4 of it is just like black.
Yeah, I mean, eventually it will. That
Eventually, like,
size,
the
it will
black,
fall off.
Yeah,
Either
it'll keep
fall off
growing and
or it'll
falling
just
off.
grow, yeah.
It'll grow and then fall off and grow and then fall off, or it'll just fall off. We'll see. But yeah, somehow I always do get injured. Because it is what it is. What else? Oh yeah, we went to these 2 very fancy restaurants. Do you guys want me to explain, or you want Pranay to explain?
PJ has the
can you
good
explain?
food blog, so
Okay.
Noah in pain right now. He's like,
Okay, so
Just
we went to, so there's this one Native American restaurant that we went to that I had actually heard about a long time ago. I think like freshman year of college or something. And I never realized it was in Minneapolis until I knew I was going to come here, for grad school. But the whole theme of the restaurant is like, it's started by a Native American chef who like wants to bring Native American food to more people, and like wants Native Americans to like touch with their culture. So the theme is like they don't use anything that colonialists brought over, like dairy or like chickens or sugar.
Damn, what the fuck?
And so that like that what they would use instead is something like maple syrup, like maple, or like duck eggs, or like bison, for example.
So, like, what do they serve? What are, like, some of the dishes that they have?
So when we went, we got only vegetarian stuff.
yeah, that is my fault.
Well,
But the nice part about the vegetarian food, I will say this, it is much cheaper than
Yeah,
everything else. They had
it
like
is.
this.
Some
I think it was like, was it swordfish, trout, something?
something
This
like
fish.
that. Yeah.
It was like $100 for the one dish.
Jeez.
But all the vegetarian dishes were like a lot more reasonable.
I will say, like
So-
for me, at that price point, it did not like how as much as I think that price point should be saying you should wow. Like it was like good, intentional, like thoughtful food, but it was not anything to the point where I was like, yo, this shit is phenomenal. It was just like something different.
It's like a cool concept. Like you should just try it once and then have that experience. But it was nice. We had these yuca fries.
Yeah, the yuca
Um,
fries we had the sweet potatoes, we had some
This, like,
corn
mushroom
thing,
soup
we had
chowder
mushroom
thing.
chowder.
What was like the most
Ooh,
exotic
mushroom
thing
chowder
on the
sounds
menu?
pretty good.
On the menu, the most exotic.
I think it was like that
thing.
swordfish.
Popcorn,
Didn't they have a
popcorn
swordfish?
crickets, I guess.
Oh yeah, popcorn crickets. It was like a thing of popcorn, and also with the popcorn, there's like crickets that they like cooked,
Oh, shit.
like crunchy crickets. Yeah, so you can eat the crickets. We didn't get it because that's not vegetarian.
I was trying to goad the vegetarians into being like, yo, let's have this. Let's get this.
I mean, if you think about it, crickets are basically plants.
There's no meat. There's no.
Yeah.
No, it's just an exoskeleton.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay, and then yeah, he was saying that. I was like, okay, Pranay, we'll get the popcorn and the crickets, and I'll eat the popcorn, and you can have the crickets. And he's like, no, I don't want
And I
to.
was like, did I say I was vegetarian? No. That was not.
Yeah, so this place was really interesting, to say the least. They had a cool concept for sure. Then we went to this other place called All Saints, right?
Yeah, which is
this
currently
place-
Anushka and I's favorite restaurant in Minneapolis.
Yeah, this place pretty goated. Very good food, I'd say. They have a menu that rotates somewhat frequently ish.
Yeah, it's like it's a type of restaurant that's not. I think it's very honestly very cost, like proper adjust like good like cost ratio to value, relative
'cause it is
to
very
relative
fancy.
to
By the way,
especially
this is
Native
the guy
American
who's
thing.
studying to be a PhD in economics. Just throwing that out there.
He's studying.
Yeah, well, I
he's
think they
studying. He
have
hasn't
good,
gotten it yet.
good
like-
price to value
yeah.
ratio.
You got to give him a few hours to just think.
Yeah.
on
Okay,
it,
okay, yeah.
just
Once he
process.
thinks and really puts his mind to it, he'll get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Pranay doesn't want to think about money when he's not like on the clock and like at school.
He's always thinking about money.
I'm thinking about money now. I'd just be here sitting thinking about money.
Oh shit. Are you any
It's
better
like
at it
the tech.
now? Like now that you've thought about it so much?
I would say he is, but
All right, so what is
But
this
what?
restaurant like?
Okay, anyways. Okay. They just do like I think they are like you would consider them neo-American, not real neo-American. It's just not fast food American, but it's just
it was fancy. Okay,
It's just,
everyone's
like,
pulling up
fancy
in there
American,
in like
but-
their nice sweaters and
Yeah.
their nice like dresses and everything. I walk in with like
oh yes.
my slippers because my
slippers.
toe is still fucked. Like one of my gym shirts, and like a puffer jacket. So I very much looked like I did not belong there. They still served me food, which was nice of them. And then
That's good.
we got this one like Thai tea. It was like a banana Thai tea.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a
some other
banana
stuff?
Thai tea. I mean, with the way they described
was
the drink
good.
was not described as a banana Thai tea, but eventually ended up being basically a banana Thai tea.
And it was good.
Yeah,
I liked it. Pranay and I both liked it.
yeah.
So some very solid food. I feel like whenever I visit Pranay, there's always some like gastronomic experiences people have.
Yeah, that's true.
And what else did we do in Minneapolis? Oh, we went to the Mall of America. Guys, the Mall of America is fucking crazy. I'll talk about this one. The Mall of America literally has like a theme park inside with like full size roller coasters.
Yeah, that's like that roller coaster, right?
Yeah, like
has multiple
insane
roller
full size
coasters.
roller coaster. Multiple, yeah, like
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Something
Not 10.
of- at least 5 like genuine roller coasters.
Yeah.
And then like every store you could ever imagine, but trying to find a store there is one of the singular worst experiences ever because it's just everything is so far and it's so big, and parking was we went on a Saturday, like, there's like 8 trillion people trying to go to this mall, so it is very busy, but it is cool. I think it's like a good experience. And then we also went to this Minnehaha Falls. It's just this waterfall that's located in like the middle of a suburb.
Yeah,
kinda.
it's nothing. It's the fall itself is nothing like crazy.
this is the place that you went like originally, like when you first got there. You
Yeah,
went
that's true.
with
I'm
your
surprised you remember
roommate.
that. That is true. Yes.
Wow, Cobb, what a good friend.
Memory
Cobb,
Cobb.
what's something you remember
I
about
do
me?
remember. Jip, I remember many things about you.
Name one.
Is Pranay the only person you saw in Minneapolis?
I saw Anushka as well. It was nice to see the two of them
Oh,
together.
okay.
Anyways, we
Very
went
nice.
to we went to a Timberwolves game and we saw Anthony Edwards literally just fucking just, like cook them for like
Oh yeah, that was
the
ridiculous.
entire time, bro.
Honestly,
and just
Who did
pulled
they
up.
play?
we played the Jazz, which
The Jazz.
to be fair,
I mean,
yeah, it's
it
not
is the
that big.
Jazz. It's the Utah Jazz, yeah. But still, holy shit! Like, bro, just came on the court.
They
and
did
just
the thing where
cooked
at the
them.
very end they just subbed in all the bench players that don't get any time.
because
Yeah.
they were just bodying them.
Hey, that's my boy RJ Hampton.
But yeah, it was definitely
Where is
fun
RJ
to
now?
watch. I
He's-
don't know.
he's done
like
for.
Africa,
Yeah. He was
Oh,
all
okay.
good.
Europe, Russia. I don't know. Didn't he go internationally somewhere?
Bro,
I
if
don't
he's
know.
playing basketball in Russia, he's not coming back.
Well, we'll say a prayer. Okay, anyways, I sound like a terrible person. Noah, can you take over? I'm so sleepy.
What? Okay.
It's your yawn from earlier, bro.
Okay. All right. That was like 30 minutes ago.
I procrastinate my
That's crazy.
reactions
That's
to
crazy.
things as well. Like I'm an Indian Standard Time for everything.
All right. Well, speaking of terrible people, we want to talk about politics.
Let's do it.
Okay, dude. Honestly, I think Noah should be the transition man.
Transitions are pretty on
Mm.
point, Noah.
Noah, transition right now.
I mean, all right. What should my name be?
no, I don't. I didn't mean like your gender, bro.
All right. Well, I mean, okay.
Unless that's what you want to do, in which case Pranay will finish the sentence.
I mean, that'll be a banger episode. But like, anyways,
If you transition,
yeah.
I feel like you have good analysis on what's happening. So there's like a few big things that have happened, I guess, since the last time we recorded. One was like the big government shutdown. And I think the second was like the elections all over the place. I think the biggest one was probably New York City. And I just kind of wanted to get your take on it.
All right. Well, I guess I'll keep it brief. I mean, like the big thing in terms of elections is like Democrats like fucking cooked in these like past elections. Like they like won pretty much everything. Zoran Mamdani, like the big story. Like I feel like everybody knows him. Like Zoran's like actually like the first politician I've seen with like actual aura since like Barack Obama in 2008. Like high key, like I've just been watching like politics and like these Democratic politicians are so lame. They're so fucking lame. And like Zoran Mamdani is like the first guy I've seen where I'm like, this seems like a cool guy. I like this guy. Like policies aside, everything else aside, he just seems like a good, fun, chill dude. And that is something that the Democrats have been lacking for so long. The last cool, fun guy they found was Barack Obama. And they rode that for 2 terms, and then he couldn't run anymore, and they've been fucked ever since. But anyways, so we're happy for that. Yeah, I mean, shutdown.
Do you think he can actually do what he says? Like all this do you think like the stuff will work?
I have no idea, honestly. Like, I feel like it's entirely possible that like he gets into government and like he isn't able to like effectively govern and like get these policies like through, because I mean it's not just like him, right? Like he has to get the rest of the government to like cooperate with him. And like that was like the big problem with like Obama is like the Republicans were just like trying to like fuck with them at like every turn. He got like absolutely nothing, basically. So we'll see. I mean, I feel like Pranay can honestly speak more on it, seeing as he lived in New York for like quite a while. Like the free busing, like the
grocery thing, like the government grocery stores and stuff.
Like what people think about it, or
I mean, tell me about it.
What you think about
tell me
it.
about these policies, Pranay. Like you're an economics major, you lived in New York. This should be up your alley.
yeah.
You're also
So
brown, and
oddly,
he's brown too.
That's true. I think there are like 2 main very big things about like his policies. The biggest thing for sure is the rent freeze. Or like ways of handling rising rents. So I think what I usually look in a politician is not someone who is just so blatantly just repeating one line over and over again without any thought, but actually putting some thought into it and considering, pros and cons and consequences and all. So on that extent, I do think he does consider something deeper than this first level of like, rents are expensive, let us freeze. Right. And so like I've seen some of his interviews and he's like, yes, rents are expensive, let us freeze, but also we need to manage the supply problem. Because everyone agrees, like the reason why, not everyone, but like a mass majority of people agree that reason why rents are so high in New York is large in part to a supply issue. That there's so many like regulations, restrictions around building new rent or building new like quote unquote affordable units that that's why the costs are just so high. So he has this like multifaceted approach that is like, okay, we need to freeze rents in the short term, but also for the long term, we need to incentivize people to build. And I think that like, that is a good idea to have, but then like the issues and where things run into more nuanced, like details where the nuances are important are like, how are you incentivizing people to build, or like, is it feasible to do both at the same time? Because you kind of need both to do both at the same time. And is that politically feasible? If you want something that's not just like do a rent freeze right now, like in theory, it could be that you have enough votes for a rent freeze, but you don't have enough votes for like increased supply of housing. And if you just do one of the things just because like you want to do at least something, would that make the problem worse? So I feel like he has a grasp, like logically, of where big issues are. And to be honest, that's what I like to see in politicians. And obviously, like what I consider myself aligning with his political views or like political economic views. I mean, I don't know everything.
Yeah, that's certainly a statement.
Like I haven't done these studies of like. Actually, recently there have been a lot of studies about like what happens if you make a bus line free, for example. But I don't think there's been a lot of conclusive stuff of like what happens if you make all the buses free. So maybe we'll find out.
Yeah, I just know that like I read somewhere that like 20% of like the millionaires are just leaving.
Honestly, like good, fuck them.
But it's not even like they have to like leave. They just have to go outside the city limits. Like it's not like they're going anywhere.
Like they'll be fine. Like they're just moving to their summer homes probably.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what kind of person who's a millionaire who has 2 homes, but Noah, if you have 2 homes for $1 million, that's a steal.
I mean, like, a millionaire can be like a pretty big range, right? Like if you have $1 million versus like $900 million, like, it's a big variance. But, anyways. Yeah.
See, that's why Jit is thinking so hard. Every time he thinks about money, he generates $1.
I mean, I would love that personally. But yeah, so that's the elections. Like Democrats, like big wins, big momentum, and then they immediately shot themselves in the foot because they're the Democrats and they can't do anything right. So like there's been like this like government shutdown, as you've probably noticed, and after like a month of like no deal and like negotiations, the Democrats finally agree to a spending bill that funds the government and gives the Republicans like pretty much everything that they want. Like apparently the whole reason why they went into the shutdown in the first place is because Democrats want the Republicans to commit to like keeping like Obamacare premiums from like expiring or something like that, because like if that happens, like it'll just like fuck up the like healthcare like insurance market, and like they didn't even get that. So like healthcare like insurance is like getting fucked for everybody. And yeah, like apparently the reason why they stopped the shutdown was because they were surprised that Trump was willing to basically hold like food stamps hostage and basically let just like millions of Americans like go hungry in order to like get them to concede. They were surprised by that.
That's on them.
I don't know how they're surprised by that. Trump has been around for a long time, man. Like I am continually surprised by the fact that Democrats still don't seem to understand the political moment that we are in. They still seem to think that they just need like more like bipartisanship and like reaching across the aisle and speaking on like kitchen table issues that like reach to like the average middle class American. That's not the political moment we're in. Like,
You tell them no.
but yeah, anyways. So yeah, Democrats like folded on the shutdown. I'm pretty sure Trump is going to remember that because yeah, it just shows that the Democrats are like some weak ass motherfuckers, and we got to primary all of them.
It's like
And
when
I
you
fully support
make a decision in a video game. Trump will remember that.
Yeah.
Jit, how was the wait, hold on. Jit, how was the like airports?
Yes.
Like you've flown. How are the airports?
Dude, yeah, I was getting so many TikToks on my For You page just talking about how there were so many delays. The one airport that suffered the most is ATL. I know this for sure because I have suffered at ATL many a time when there's snowstorms and stuff. Like, if there is a singular flight that goes awry in terms of a delay or in terms of timing or not an open gate at ATL, literally it causes a domino effect in which the entire airport is like barely functioning by a thread. It is singularly like one of the worst airports I've been to in terms of actual functionality and timeliness.
You know, we have a short talking about that on the Stating the Obvious Shorts page.
Check
Ah,
that
very
out.
good.
And so
plug.
yeah, very good plug. And my flight out of Minneapolis, I thought was going to maybe have some issues. It seemed that it was only really happening if you had like a 4 or 5, 6 a.m. flight where you had to leave in the morning, like early in the morning. Mine was at around noon, so I didn't have any issues. I still went earlier than I normally would, and I waited at the airport for like 30, 40 minutes before boarding. But yeah, I didn't experience too much, but that's because mine was a direct flight, and I got a little lucky that the airport wasn't one of the worst airports in the United States. So
I mean, it's insane to me like that they're willing to like basically just like stop paying air traffic controllers, the people whose job it is to stop the planes from crashing
why are
into
they
each
paid
other.
by the government? Is my question. Why can't we just have them
They're public
like
employees.
paid by just like
yeah, like
okay.
who else would pay them?
like why can't the airport just like each airport employs their own side?
Well,
And
the airport's
all
like not
function
like
as
a
like
private entity, right?
What about Love Field?
I feel like
Yeah,
even
like-
Love Field like it's not like owned by
Like, I thought that
like
was built by
Southwest is like
Southwest.
their primary like carrier.
But I
but
thought
like,
it was built by Southwest.
it
I mean,
is.
Southwest might have helped fund
Love Field
it.
is South. No. Love Field is Southwest's airport.
Yeah, like
You
they
can
own-
only take
but-
Southwest flights.
No, you
out
can
of,
take a few
and
others,
Alaska.
but
You can take
that's
like
the-
Alaska, but it is all partners, like all Southwest partners. It is literally purely like Southwest branded, and everything is like Southwest.
I just looked it up. Love Field is owned by the city of Dallas. It's public.
See, that's
Bruh.
the thing is they like an airport cannot be owned privately, but like Southwest can say we don't want American Airlines to fly in and out of Love Field, and that will happen.
Yeah, I mean that's different.
They still
though.
have agency over what goes on.
That's different though.
My point is, okay, so you're still operating at some level with agency. So why can't we extend that agency to the hiring of the employees for
Like, what do you mean?
like the airports?
Like, get the airlines to pay the air traffic controllers?
Does it not seem problematic that if the government were to actually shut down, that planes would just either not take or be crashing into each other? Like this,
I mean, like,
since
yeah.
it lasted however long it did, only had effects in the U.S. But like, imagine the shutdown was worse and air traffic controllers didn't feel like being kind to people and just coming and doing their job anyways. Then like international flights would start getting delayed, and you'd have like on a global scale, you
Like
would have
even
issues.
DFW was having like food drives and like clothes drives to like not pay, but like so you give the air traffic controller.
Yeah.
Like to incentivize them, yeah.
No, I mean, like, we've been like air traffic controllers have been fucked for a while. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like there were like some like aircraft collisions that happened a while back. Like there was this one where like a plane hit a helicopter in DC.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like a
remember that,
military
yeah.
And then there was, like-
copter, right?
Yeah. And like yeah, apparently air traffic controllers are just like fucked right now. Like basically every like air tower, like I don't remember what they're called, is like understaffed.
And they also like they work on like
like
floppy disks, right? Like they work on like 1980s
yeah,
technology.
like the technology is like yeah, fucking old. I mean, it's like the main thing that like makes me nervous about flying is just being aware of like how bad the situation is in the like air traffic control tower.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, shutdown. I don't know. I'm pretty interested in what happens with these Epstein files. I don't know if you guys have seen,
Me too.
but there's
Oh, very interesting.
there was an email.
oh yeah, I saw that
between,
screenshot.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein and like his brother, where apparently there's a picture out there of Donald Trump blowing somebody named Bubba. We don't know who Bubba is. People speculate that it might be Bill Clinton because Bubba's a nickname for Bill Clinton. And they were talking about
Wait, what?
if Vladimir Putin
Yeah, I just saw this news.
has this picture. And like I don't know if this is real, but like imagine if it was. Imagine
It does seem
if
like on borderline conspiracy theory level stuff, but
it, like I don't know. I'm withholding judgment.
This is what I
personally,
live for.
But like it would be so unreal if like the reason why Trump seems to be a Russian asset is because Putin has a picture of him giving a blowjob to Bill fucking Clinton. Like what? Like what reality are we in at that point? Like what universe have we entered into?
yeah, I don't know. That would be insane. I can't even comprehend. Like I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. I can't even.
Like I don't know. Like I'm looking at like I spent like all these years in political science, like learning all these theories about like politician behavior and like bargaining theory and like whatever. And like it turns out no. The reason why US policy is the way it is because Donald Trump gave a blowjob to Bill Clinton in a pedophile's house like 20 years ago, and Vladimir Putin got his hands on that photo. Like that's
That seems bad for Trump and bad for Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton clearly doesn't give a shit. Bill
That's also
Clinton's
true.
been getting his dick sucked since the 90s.
He's
Like,
gone bad.
like Bill Clinton's like, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, I'd be getting my dick blown. Like, and like Bill Clinton's not president. Like,
Yeah, that's
he can
totally
do whatever
true,
he
yeah.
wants.
We need Bill Clinton to come out on oath.
You know who we
talk
need?
about it.
We need Chris Hansen.
Bring him back.
Where did he go?
Dude,
He's still around.
I know, but we need him to do some work.
Take a
On this
seat.
front.
yeah. Dude, did you see, like, apparently the Republicans are trying to run with the argument that, like, the girls were, like, teenagers, so it's not pedophilia technically?
I don't understand that argument.
There's a comedian.
That's got to be
there's
the
a
worst
comedian-
argument of all
There's
time.
a comedian I've seen once where he has this bit about like technically the definition of pedophilia is like a very specific age range, and if you want to talk about a different age range, it's a different name. But like anyone who's explaining that
I've seen
sounds
this one,
exactly
yeah.
like a pedophile.
There's no way to explain like the difference without sounding like
Because
like a
there really
pedophile.
is no
No,
difference. I don't know how you make that argument.
No, this is like an actual like former Fox News anchor who was like, well, you know, Jeffrey Epstein was into like 15-year-old girls, not 8-year-old girls, and there's a
Well,
difference.
was it
and,
a
like,
man or a woman? Not that it really matters.
it was a woman making this argument.
That's kind of
Bruh.
crazy.
What the?
Dude, these Republican like women, like, have you seen Erica Kirk?
Yeah, I've seen pictures. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, dude, like she's like literally been milking like her husband getting shot, like
Oh yeah.
so hard.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah,
she,
yeah. The entire
like
party
there was like
has.
there's a video of her putting like teardrops like into her eyes before she went on stage to make it look like she was crying. And like I don't know, there's like that like whole thing like a little while ago where like it seemed like she was like coming onto JD Vance. That was insane.
Oh yeah, this is crazy, bro. Everyone's predicting that like Usha Vance is going to just mysteriously somehow pass away.
Or they'll get
This is
divorced.
the
I mean,
ongoing
like JD
conspiracy.
Vance has
Or
been like
divorce.
openly
What are these
talking about.
conspiracies?
I mean, no,
I see a lot of conspiracy theories on that, like dinosaurs on
like
Earth.
I mean, you know this
What
way.
is
You know,
this?
he's on like conspiracy theory TikTok. No, but like JD Vance has
I
just been
am.
like openly saying that like like he wishes like his wife would like convert to Christianity or whatever, and like I don't know, like
I will say his story is pretty wild though. Like his upbringing.
but JD Vance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he wrote that book like Hillbilly Elegy, like that.
Yeah. And like the
was one of
movie,
the
the movie
options for
was
reading.
really
He
good.
wrote that
Yeah,
book.
he wrote that
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, he's the author.
That's
yeah.
how he got
Yeah.
famous. He wrote that book.
Dude, that was his whole claim to fame.
Oh, yeah, no, I had no idea.
We read that. Like that was one of the books we were allowed to
I
read.
know,
in,
I remember,
Hempstead.
and it like I just didn't put two and two together.
Yeah,
but
that's him.
that-
That's him.
Oh.
JD Vance.
Wow.
Like to be
yeah.
honest, if he
Oh.
just like kind of wrote that out and like that was like the way he was, like that would be a little bit more. That would like he would be like a wholesome dude, you know?
Yeah. But instead we got him up here like
And I feel like nobody likes, like, obviously Dems don't like him. I feel like Republicans also don't even like him. I just feel like nobody likes this guy. He's just there.
Yeah,
I will
like-
say he's got a great sense of humor because he dressed up as the meme of himself for Halloween. I gotta give him props for that.
I feel like that has to be his PR team. Like I feel like that has to be his PR team telling him to like roll with it.
Maybe, but it was a good move.
I mean, fair enough. But like
Yeah.
I mean, like still, like he looks fucking weird. He's like just the worst kind of politician.
Okay.
Like I don't know, man. All right. Speaking of weird people, can we talk about like this UTD pisser thing real quick?
Okay, have you guys seen this? Do you know what this is?
I don't know
I
what
know
this
this
is.
is. Please explain
I
for
have no
the
idea
class.
what this is.
Yeah, okay, so basically, I'm pretty sure UTD is where this started. Correct me if I'm
It
wrong,
is.
but okay, yeah, UTD
I
is
believe
where
it
this
is.
started. But there was like this TikTok account and this Instagram account called UTD Pisser. And basically, all it is just a host of videos daily. This guy would go to UTD in the middle of the night and just piss somewhere on campus. Or it looks like he's pissing. It could
What
just be a
the
water
fuck?
bottle, you know, but it could just be a water bottle that he's like holding, but he just pissed somewhere on campus and different spots every time.
Oh my!
And
really?
Like and UTD
Wait,
was
when
like,
did this
you know
start?
what, I don't know.
A little while ago.
Because
I
remember
like
there-
at least a month
there
ago.
being,
Around a month ago, maybe.
same thing in Minneapolis.
Yes.
And then
Yeah,
there's
there's
like
like
a
this became
it
like- this
expanded
became a
everywhere. It
vigilante.
became huge.
Yeah,
There's
this
like
became, like,
UIUC
huge.
pisser. Like every
Yeah.
school, like Rutgers, like
Of
every school
course,
now has
of
like a
course.
pisser.
Yeah, every
but
school
then
has
the
a
big
pisser
thing
now.
is there was this vigilante that like started becoming popular in Minneapolis. That's just like I'm going to catch. He has like this very like serious videos of like I am like the. It's called the No Mark Project. I'm searching it up now. And he's like, I'm going to catch the Minneapolis pisser and all these other people, and he shows himself like trying to catch them.
These are the superheroes we need.
Yeah, but UTD was like, you know what? We're gonna find this guy and we're going to stop him. But I don't know if
Okay,
anything's
what
ever happened. I'm pretty sure he still posts.
He's
So-
at large, bro.
yeah.
He's still
Of
at
course,
large.
of course. God.
So Noah, whenever
I
you
just think
walk
it's
on
hilarious.
campus, you watch for
Just-
piss. You could get pissed on at any moment, Noah. You have
Just
to watch out.
eject me from this,
Especially
from
at
this
night.
dimension, please. Just
You know how we were talking about how the nighttime is like romantic?
And
yeah,
bro,
like you're
that's
just like
really
this is
UTD
part of
you're
the
pisser
like
is
reason
walking
that
around the
large.
campus with your girl, and then you just like see some dude just like filming himself pissing like in the corner, like
It's the UTD pisser.
Well, I mean,
Bro, what if Jit
No,
was the
hunt him
UTD
down.
pisser?
Yeah.
That would be a twist.
that would be a twist.
that's just like too much work. Like I'd have to drive to UTD. Like,
I mean, you just did earlier today.
yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's too long a drive.
That's when his piss builds
How
up.
long do you think I can hold my piss for, bro?
Let's not get into that. I don't want to discuss the logistics.
Yes, right now.
No, thanks. All right. Well,
All right, Noah, hit us with the outro.
all right. Pissing on UTD campus. That's it for the
That's not
episode.
the outro. What the fuck? What did you just say? Okay, thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode of Stating the Obvious. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video or the Spotify link or wherever you're watching this. Probably Spotify.
Let us know who you want as the host, Noah or Jip.
Yeah, you leave a comment down below. Who do you want as the host? Should we trade off? Should we get other people involved? Do let us know.
Yo, speaking of comments,
too,
we
we
got
did.
a comment on our
Yeah.
last video. It might have been
Wait, was it
Pranay,
Pranay?
but we got a comment.
God damn it.
Oh my
It was
god.
Pranay.
Can you at least let me savor the moment for like a second where I believed we had like a genuine
Yeah.
comment from somebody?
Got my
Please,
hopes
okay,
up.
look, I'm gonna beg you right now. Anyone who's listening to this, please, like, it would literally make my year if you were to leave a comment down below in any of the comment section for today's episode of Stating the Obvious. Like, I would be so
Like,
happy.
Anushka,
I would
like,
literally
anybody not in this
like,
recording right
anybody
now.
not in this fucking call right now, please, just you can even shit talk us. You can get us comments, you can roast the fuck out of us, you can shit talk us, you can do whatever you want. Just say something.
Yo, inquire more about Jit's Minneapolis trip. Like, we'll tell you everything.
Anyways, follow us, subscribe wherever you are. Make sure that we are with you, both in your ears, in your hearts, and in your minds. What monster, what lull, and thank you for listening to today's episode of Stating the Obvious. Sincerely, Noah Seichi Ogata. Oh, I'll see you in the next episode. I'll give you a little kiss.